That's the reason why. Here it goes. Okay. Ready. There we are. Finally, after a first um tech trouble that was resolved very quickly, there we are. So this is a new series, still a video blog entry, but the proposal this time is that we are going to watch together most of the times, live presentations, of our preference towards live recordings. I might be turning the camera on and off. Most of the times I will have it off. You know that I like moving a lot, so it's very hard for me to keep myself in the center of a camera more when I am watching that I like to be comfortable sitting and watching. So enough with the talk. So my proposal today is that we can have for opening program we can have the Romanian soprano that I am pretty sure most of you know, Angela Gheorghiu. She has had uh, a very interesting career. She has sung most of the most interesting roles for soprano. So I think it is a good point of departure. So why don't we listen to Angela Gheorghiu singing the final scene from Violetta Balleri in La Traviata. Of course, you know that it starts with Strano Strano. Initial note. Notice that this is not an opera presentation on stage itself. It is rather a concert from Lisbon, year 2002. We are transmitting this today, year 2025. So think of an Angela Gheorghiu, pretty young, 23 years ago. So let's see how it goes. Okay, there we are. Of course, there is enough clap. People are excited about it. Let's see how it goes. Uh-huh. She's moving the mic, which I really don't like particularly. Opera singers approaching too much to the mic is never a good idea, but let's hope this gets better as it starts. Let's see. Come on, she's taking her time. If you remember this music, it's because this is now that all the guests to the party are leaving Violetta alone, and this is how she starts saying "Estrano, estrano." Very nicely done. She has gone for her first high note with all security, nice sound, brilliant note, good impostation, good breathing. If you notice, she approached a little to the mic, which I still do not appreciate particularly because if she's working on a pianissimo note, a much softer note, but instead of doing the right projection, you're just diminishing the volume but approaching the mic. No, not too happy about that. A little too rushing the go, yeah, so. I think it has to be more delicate. Go, yeah. Now we are reaching the most lyrical part where I think I'll be making another comment for what I have seen so far. I think she's a little bit disconnected from the emotion of Violetta. This has to be a superstar lyrical aria. Um, I don't know. I feel a little bit of her is disconnected to the role, but keep also in mind that this is a concert version, so she hasn't been in the costume of Violetta and singing Violetta throughout for the past half hour. So that could also explain why she doesn't sound so convincingly in love or impressed for the young Alfredo. Delizia al cor. Then we she let's see how she goes with the cadenza that is coming. I think it's fine, but I think she ran out of breath in the final chord. Ah, chord. I think something went wrong with her, with the air. She ran out of air earlier. This transition part before the Sempre Libera, before she skyrockets. She looks way more comfortable in her high notes, forte and fortissimo volume. There is something not working really well in the low and pianissimo notes. I was thinking that maybe she was not, maybe she was a little sick that night because this closeness to the microphone and the problem she ran into in the former phrasing, that's what it makes me believe so. But her first high note from the Sempre Libera is well, is sounds well, it's right, well sustained. Let's see how she goes about the ornaments. Oh, there is no Alfredo. I thought there was going to be an Alfredo. Much nicer when there is an Alfredo. And usually the sopranos make a pause there so that they can rest a little before the high note. Oh my god, there is no high note there. You know, sopranos usually go for Z flat. This was not the case. Since everybody is expecting that to happen, many people may find themselves disappointed. To be sincere, I don't really know if Angela has that note. Maybe she doesn't have it and chooses to go for the written note on the score and just keep it long enough. Um, I don't know about you guys. I am not particularly satisfied with this rendition in the overall. I think the misconnection in the feelings, the emotions of Violetta, partly as I was saying, maybe because this is in a concert, so there is no time to connect correctly. Feel like she's having some trouble with her voice that night. One can see it in the pianissimi and the low notes, and probably and how she skipped the D flat that is traditional in this part of La Traviata. Her first part, her Strano Strano, I think it was weak. Well, weak to fair, and I think her Sempre Libera is much better. So, but I hope in the future I can read your comments, what you think she did in this one, and see you in a coming